A lot of people in their late teens and in their 20s don't think about the long term in their retirement. All that they think about is partying, going out, eating food, shopping, and spending money in general. When instead, what they should be doing is budgeting, saving, and building their skills. Now, I'm not saying that you should not enjoy your life. Still do things you enjoy, still spend money in ways that you enjoy it. But I'm saying cut back on the spending, cut back on the expenses, and financially educate yourself so that you know what to do and you know how to plan for the other half of your life. So here's the things I'm doing at 18 to build a better life for myself and to build a better future. Number one, I'm budgeting. I'm creating a budget and I'm tracking every single dollar that comes in and that comes out. Number two, I'm building skills. I'm not focusing completely on just earning money and a paycheck. I'm building skills that will exponentially grant me way more money in the future. Number three, I'm working on discipline and my mindset in general. Things can only be as bad as you perceive them. Perception is everything, mindset is everything. So if you perceive like you not being able to go to something or you losing money as completely bad, then you're seeing it the wrong way. There's always good in something, there's always opportunity, regardless if you see it or not. Number four, I'm financially educating myself. Now, in school, like in formal education, I'm not being educated financially. So you're going to have to take the step to educate yourself by yourself, whether that be people you know or with YouTube or the internet or in general. Financially educate yourself, learn about money, learn about law, learn about taxes, learn about business, learn about everything money. Number five is actually building something that long term can benefit you. Now, what I mean by this is entrepreneurship for me. So I'm trying to start an agency, but this doesn't have to be entrepreneurship for you. This could be simply investing in assets. Like this could be putting your money into the stock market, putting your money in real estate, buying vending machines and selling, lending them out, and then taking a profit. This could be literally anything. It's just a way to build passive income, or ideally passive income, once you actually build the business and you don't have to work. So those are the things that I'm doing right now to prepare myself for a better future and also just have a better present life as well. So to start off, I'll explain the budget. Number one. So budgeting is very simple, but it's not entirely easy. It's simply just making an Excel spreadsheet or journaling or however you want to track your money and writing down every single dollar that you gain and every single dollar that you go out. And you want to be consistent. I like to do this weekly, at least weekly. Some people do it daily, and that's fine as well. But I like to do it weekly. I track all of my dollars that go in and go out, like just in my iPhone Notes app. And then at the end of the week, I look in my Notes app and I update it accordingly. So what a budget does is it makes sure that you're not leaving money on the table. You know where all your money's going, and it makes sure that you hold yourself accountable. You can stay consistent with your savings, with your investing, and with your spending. If you see a jump up of like $1,000 in spending a month, you see exactly where that is, and you actually know. Like if you don't have a budget, sometimes you don't even know you're spending all this extra money. So with a budget, you can hold yourself accountable. You can track all of your money and know exactly where it goes. And it's very, very simple. Literally just take an hour to build an Excel spreadsheet, probably less than an hour, and then take like 5 minutes a week to update the budget. Now, number two is building skills. So these skills could be literally anything. It could be being very good at HVAC, a plumber, and then it could be the other way around. It could be in the online space with like building an agency, or it could be literally any skills like sales, marketing. All of these skills you want to just build up. You want to know a little about a lot, right? You don't want to be very, very specialized. School, college, it all teaches you to be very, very specialized, like an orthodontist. I'm not hating on any of these. It's just an example. Like an orthodontist, it's a very specialized field, right? It's only orthodontists. But sales, that's a very general thing. You can do a bunch of different avenues with sales because like basically everything is sales. You get my point. So learn skills that actually matter. And with skills, don't just chase the paycheck. You have to chase the skills. The skills are more important than the immediate reward, which is money. Skills are more important than money. Because with skills, money will always come. Number 3 is building discipline and a good mindset. So for me, with discipline and a mindset, this is not going to come overnight. This is not going to come in a year. This is going to be a lifelong journey to learn how to be as consistent as possible, as disciplined as possible. And you want to control your mind. You can't let your mind control you. So, for example, you have something you want to do at 2 o'clock. You want to hit the gym at 2 o'clock, right? It's 1:30. You're getting ready to go to the gym. But then your mind tells you, oh, I'd rather just, I don't know, watch a show or blah, blah, blah. I'd rather do anything else. You have to take that thought in your mind and you have to shove it to the back of your mind and you have to go to the gym anyway. That is what I mean by having a good mindset, having discipline. You have to be able to tell your mind, no, I'm not believing you. And this can be used for literally anything. This can be used for someone insulting you. It's literally on them. It's not on you. You control your actions. You can't control other people's actions. And that's what I mean by a good mindset. You can only control yourself. You can't control other people. And this doesn't have to specifically be about finance and business. This can just be a life lesson. Like, if someone does you wrong, if someone stabs you in the back, you cannot control that. That is their choice. But you can control how you react to this. You can control your thoughts and what action you actually take after the fact. So mindset is all about perception. If something bad happens, you have to find the good. You have to find the opportunity in it. And you have to build this discipline and this motivation, and just remember that you cannot control other people's actions. You can only control your own. Number 4, financial education. Now, obviously, this is very, very important. But the thing is, unless you're taking economics or a business class or something, and even then, these people haven't done it. Like, they're working for a school. So the thing is that formal education doesn't grant you this financial education that you want, right? You have to go out yourself and talk to people and go on YouTube, go on the internet and learn it for yourself, right? You're not going to get these lessons taught to you in school because, just like Rockefeller said, he was trying to build a nation of workers, not business owners, or not, I forgot the exact quote, but he was trying to build a nation of workers, not, I think it was workers, not thinkers, if I'm correct. So, like I said, you have to go out, you have to find this financial education for yourself. It's not going to come to you. So if you know anyone that like owns a business or that is financially literate, they're successful, I suggest you reach out to them. You just have a conversation with them. Tell them that you're trying to get into financial education or trying to get into business, blah, blah, blah. Just have a conversation with them. I'm sure they can teach you a lot. And also read books. I've been getting into reading books. I just read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's one of the biggest business finance books, whatever, personal finance books. Now I'm reading a philosophy book. I forgot the name. I don't have it with me. I'm reading a philosophy book right now. So yeah, reading books it's a very good way to get education, obviously. A lot of people don't read books anymore, and I don't know why. I guess it's because of like social media and scrolling and this dopamine that you don't get from reading pages. But books are very good for education, obviously. They've been for centuries and actually till the end of time. But anyway, I suggest reading finance books and just going on the internet and just looking up literally anything you want to know. Look up education on Roth IRA and then start reading. Literally, it's very simple. Just get financially educated, and that will create a foundation for the rest of your life. And number 5 is building assets or building passive income or starting a business. Something that you actually own, something that you have yourself, you built it, and it generates you passive income. So entrepreneurship. Now, I know that not everyone is obviously destined for entrepreneurship, but the chances that you're watching this video and you're destined for entrepreneurship are a lot higher than just your average day person. So if you're watching this, you're interested in entrepreneurship, I highly recommend it. You're going to own something. You're going to have money working for you and not you working for money. If you're working a 9-to-5 W-2, you are spending your hour to get money. If you own a business, you are owning the business and getting money in return for owning the business. So me personally right now, I wouldn't consider myself a business owner. I would consider myself self-employed because I have no employees. I'm doing all the work. So that's how you're going to start out. You're not going to be able to just start a business and just have it generate all the cash for you without you putting in work. You're going to have to put in the work, and you're going to have to learn the lessons, learn them as quick as possible. You're going to have to learn these hardships and overcome them. That comes from a good mindset and discipline. So this comes with the financial education, number 4. But learn what an asset is, learn what a liability is, and build assets. Build things that generate passive income into your pocket. So if you're on the edge about starting that business right now, literally start. If it's something as simple as cleaning windows, go get a squeegee, go knock on a door, ask if you can clean their windows. They say yes, you get $150. Boom, you just started a business. Now keep going, don't quit. A lot of people just fantasize. They have this dopamine rush of wanting to do something. They think about all the end goals, the Ferrari they could buy, but they don't actually ever start. They just think about the end goals. They don't think about the process or the work that they actually have to put in, and that is why a lot of people quit. So build up that mindset, have a good financial foundation, a good financial understanding, and start that business. You don't want to be working for someone the rest of your life. At least I definitely don't want to be working for someone the rest of my life. I want to own something, and I want to have it work for me. And that is what I'm trying to build in the long term. So basically that's how I'm staying ahead of people my age. This video is not very in-depth. It's basically me just providing advice. Again, not financial advice. I'm literally 18, no formal financial education. I'm not an advisor. This is me just providing my opinion on what I'm doing and what other people should do to get ahead in your late teens, early 20s, and basically just your life in general. This video is just basically providing the guidelines, but you actually have to go out and do the work. So you actually have to go financially educate yourself. You actually have to go build that business. You actually have to take the time and the discipline and all of that, education to build that good mindset. You have to build those skills through time. All of these things are lifelong journeys. They're taking years and decades to build. So none of this is going to happen overnight. This is just a video to tell you that you actually should start doing this to get ahead of people. But don't do it to get ahead of people. Do it for yourself. Do it for your kids. Do it to build a better family, a better version of you, and try to build generational wealth so that you can set your kids up with a better life. So none of this is actually easy. Some of it is simple, but it's not easy. But if you never quit, then you can't fail, right? If you don't quit, you can't fail. So keep pushing. Make as many mistakes as possible, as quick as possible, and you're going to exponentially grow. One day you're going to own something so tremendous, and then you're going to think back 10 years to when you had $1,000 to your name and you were living in your mom's place on her couch, and you're going to thank yourself that you actually started and that you actually took the time, took the effort, took the discipline to build something for yourself. So that's about all I have. Thank you for watching this video, and this is how I'm 18 and I'm staying ahead of people my age.